They're really not solving the problem, they're just exacerbating the problem. I think they should have a broader approach and respect groups like New Life Evangelistic Center and recognize the part that we are playing so that we can all be players together. We're not saying that they should do nothing because we want the city to do something. We want the city to do more. But we want to work together with them, and they have to recognize our independence.
Recently, and we see that locally as well as nationally, we all know there have been a lot of changes in the situation with the economy and what's happened with people that had mortgages and a lot of the investment firms and the Wall Street dramas that had played out over the last couple of weeks. What I would say as an agency here to help people that are in need, have you begun to notice any greater influx of individuals maybe coming in because of what's going on from an economic effect on them right now?
Well, yes, I believe we have overall. It's a little hard to exactly quantify that, but I think we have seen more people contacting us for help with electric bills, for other types of assistance, and usually the shelter is the last place where you'll experience that, because that's the last resort. People will try out other things, and if they're having trouble paying their mortgage payments, they may come and get help on their electric bill. So it all kind of works together in that way. Excuse me, just a moment, let me see what they need here. Sorry. The situation with the economy is certainly having an impact, and we're going to see it more and more if the economy doesn't improve.
Lastly, if I might if you take a rundown of some of the services that are offered to individuals that are in need, perhaps some things that maybe would be of benefit in the coming months to people. Maybe there are quite a few people that already know about some of the things, the avenues of help here at New Life Evangelistic, but if you could, go through some of the different things that are offered for maybe individuals who wouldn't know.
Certainly. We do help with electric assistance for people who have disconnection notices. Now, we are limited usually in how much we can do each week for our funds. See, we're not like some organizations that have a big lump of a big grant that they get at the beginning of the year, and then they spend it off. But we're coming to that where we just let me start the over. Some organizations will receive a large grant, maybe a federal grant or something, and then they spend that throughout the year until it's gone. We take a different approach. We trust the Lord to provide week by week. So usually we can take a certain number of people for help with their electric bill each week, and then once we exceed that, we tell them to call back the next week, and we still try to help. But our funds are limited. We wish we could do a whole lot more. Many of the people who used to donate to New Life Evangelistic Center are now needing help themselves because of the economy. So, but we continue to trust God. This has always been a faith ministry. We trust God to provide, and we try to economize as we can. We can't, right now we're not able to do much in the line of gas bills because we just don't have the funds. But we're trying to focus on the electric bills so at least people can keep their electricity on. We also teach people about energy conservation. When people come for help with their electric bill, we usually give them a couple of these compact fluorescent light bulbs. So we're trying to help people to conserve. We have an energy class, in fact, on Saturday mornings here at 1411 Locust Street. The class is held on Saturdays at 11 a.m. We teach people practical things like how to make a solar cooker, how to make thermal curtains that they can to conserve the energy and the heat inside their house during the winter. So there are a lot of practical things they can learn at this energy class. That's on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. here at 1411 Locust Street. We also, in addition to the shelter, we have a 2-year training program where we try to help both men and women to break the cycle of homelessness, where they can learn, they can even learn possibly in the field of broadcasting through our television and radio stations that we operate. They can learn those things. They can also learn about renewable energy, and of course we teach them God's Word too. We are a Christian minister. We believe that the Bible has the answer. We try to share that with people. We also we have a veterans program too, for those that are veterans of the armed services, where they can be with us for a period of 90 days. And during that time, they are encouraged to look for work or to work a job, and they have a stable place to live during that period of time. And then they also do some volunteer work here with our organization while they're here. So they benefit, we benefit from their volunteer services, and it's been a very helpful program in helping the veterans to get on their feet. Reverend Rice a few years ago noted that so many of the people at our shelter, especially the men's shelter, were veterans. And he sees a real responsibility to help the veterans. And some of them are coming back now from, at first it was a lot of the Vietnam War era veterans, but now we're seeing people coming back from the first Gulf War and second war in Iraq, where they're homeless now too. In fact, just today I talked with a man who joined our veterans program, who was in Iraq and Afghanistan and Kuwait. And he told me he's at a point in his life where he really sees a need for a change, and so he enrolled in our veterans program.
Very good. Well, in closing, I'd just like to thank you for giving us this time to interview you. And we wish you well, and our hopes and prayers are with you and New Life Evangelistic Center. And we are aware that great things have happened here, and we expect to see many more great things in the future. So for Brother Ray, is it? It's Richard Sharp, and we will be signing off for today for Evans Productions.
The New Life Evangelistic Center is located at 1411 Locust Street in downtown St. Louis. Our zip code is 63103. And our telephone number is area code 314-421-3020.
It's been a good day. It has been a good day. I've had some heartaches and pain, a little sunshine and